Hey hoes, what's up? Welcome to the first episode of Are You Gonna Let Me Talk? I post my episodes every Friday at 6 p.m. on Spotify and Apple, and you can find more information on themudmag.com. So hi, welcome to Are You Gonna Let Me Talk with me and my girl Maria. So in this episode, welcome to the first episode, we're going to talk about dating in 2020. Basically, you just shouldn't do it. I don't suggest it, even though my girl over here
is in a full-blown relationship.
I think the most important thing, though, in a relationship is, like you said earlier, is to start off as friends.
Mm-hmm. Or have some sort of, like, background where it's not just jumping into a relationship and you don't really know who, like, you're dating, and you kind of find out who you're dating when you're dating them, and you're like, shit.
I've never really been on a first date either. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it.
Honestly, I don't think I have either.
Like, I've never been...
Like, it kind of comes after, but, like, not, like, oh, I'll take you out on a date, let's get to know each other.
Yeah, I've never been on a first date where someone comes up to me and they're like, hi, like, how are you? I'm so-and-so. Uh-huh. Like, let's go get something to eat. Let's go get something to drink. It's always kind of just been like, hey, what's your snap?
Yeah.
Which I don't like.
Yeah, like we were saying, I feel like that's how boys...
They're sliding in. Like, I feel like girls, like, have game, and guys kind of don't. They kind of rely on, what's your snap? Can I get your number? Mm-hmm. Or they go to your friend, and they're like, what's your friend? Like, who's your friend? Can you put me on? Like, I don't think that's attractive.
But, yeah, what I find attractive is actually the effort and, like, trying to, like, win me over a little bit. Not just
I just don't feel like I get... like, won over, if that's even a word. Like, I just don't feel like someone swoops me off my feet anymore. Like, the other day, I was at the gas station trying to get my watermelon Arizona, because I pick them up every night. They're $1. Get two for $2. It's great. Great juice. And I'm sitting in the car waiting for my friend to come out of the gas station, and these two guys just pull up on me, and they're like, roll your window down. And I'm like, okay. So I rolled the window down like a crack because I, like, didn't want them, like, corona. No one was wearing a mask. I, like, had my window down like a crack, and I was like, hello? And this guy goes, what's your snap, shorty? And I was like, I don't even know you. Do you want to get my name first? And he was like, oh, okay. And then I gave him my name, but then he was like, can I get your number? And I was like, no.
Like, absolutely not.
I don't want you to have any personal information of me. Like, I feel like if you're a stranger... you should, like, ask for a number. Because, like, if I'm posting on my social media, I'm giving you access to my life, and I literally have no idea who you are. I don't know if you're going to play me.
You don't know your intentions.
I don't know you. And then we can just go into this talking stage that can last for 2 years, like it's been happening for me.
Yeah.
Like when
what
does
even
the talking
is
stage...
talking?
What is... That's the thing. Dating in 2020, I feel like dating isn't a thing.
It's talking stages.
I don't even know what talking is. No, that's the thing. Like, all my friends, they talk to a boy, it goes good, and then you find out information, and then you're like, oh, then you bring up the information to that boy, and then they're like, oh, I didn't do it. Okay, but, like, I have trust issues.
Well, we weren't even in a relationship, so technically I could do whatever I want. Then they pull that card, and you're like, well, I'm in love with you, so be in love with me, thanks.
But where's the divide? Like, if we're talking, are we together? If we're together, are we exclusive? Because if you're single, I'm single. We need to be on the same type of timing. Because I'm not trying to be out here looking like a
an
fool.
Idiot. Like
a fool.
An idiot.
A literal fool. So another thing I was just thinking about looking like a fool is when these guys take us out on dates, if we even get that far, do they pay the bill? Do you reach? Do you reach for your wallet?
Honestly, I expect them to reach for it. Well, it's like, first of all, if they're taking me out, and when you're taking someone out, I feel like that's your way of, like, okay, like, I'm gonna pay, whatever. You're like, you don't ask someone out and then be like, oh, like, expect the woman to pay.
I, like, feel weird.
I feel weird too, but if they're offering and they're taking me out, then I'm like, okay, like, I'll accept it. But I also want to pay, like, the next time. Like, the next time, be like, I got the bill because you paid for it the first time.
I think I've just never really been treated right to the point where you take me out on a date, you spend the money on me, and it's not like, because I feel bad when people spend money on me. Because, like, I've always spoiled. I've never been spoiled.
It's never been, like,
so I feel weird, like, do you want me to pay the tip? Like, I feel like that doesn't, that's not even half, like, that's not half 50-50. Like, it's like, you can pay the $100, and I'm not saying a date has to be $100 the first time. Like, you can take me to McDonald's, we can go sit at the beach and eat the McDonald's. Like, that's the type of girl I am. I don't want to. We could be bougie on a budget. Like, we can dress nice and go watch the sunset on the beach and eat some sushi and drink wine. But like,
fun.
yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like sometimes men also expect us to reach. But
So it's like that awkward, like, but this is the thing. Sometimes the waiter hands it to the man. Or they'll
yes,
or
yes,
there's a sliding on the table. So
yeah.
I feel like that also has a factor to play. Like sometimes like they'll literally hand it to the boy.
I used to work at a restaurant in high school.
Or they'll just set it on the table, like open, like in the middle, and like whoever reaches for it. But like most of the dates like that I've been on, the guys have paid first, and I feel like it should be that way.
I feel like when you're like in an established relationship, you could be like, all right, we'll go to the movies, you buy the tickets, I'll buy the snacks.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like that's weird. Anyways, you could just spoil me. That's when you just go on seeking arrangements.
Speaking of seeking arrangements,
It's sketchy. Like, it's sketchy. Like, I don't know who any of these guys are. I don't know if, like, you go on the, like, okay, I'm gonna be honest. I looked on Seeking Arrangements before, and, like, I've had friends on Seeking
I know
Arrangements.
so
and
many
have,
girls
like,
that have seeking arrangements.
they've had
accounts.
successful transactions.
Mhm.
They really have. And, like,
Yes.
they're balling. They have, like, thousands in their pocket and, like, all these things. And then I'm asking for someone to, like, go grocery shopping with me, and it's like the end of the world, but like you can say hi to an old man and he'd be like, here's $500 for being pretty.
Mhm.
Like, I'd much rather do that and have no relationship and then go through all the toxic times and the emotions, crying, do you like me? Are you loyal to me?
Are you leaving? Are you staying?
Like, what is it?
Mhm.
The what are we talk, we don't have to do when you have a Seeking Arrangements, but I don't want to do that.
The problem with my old relationship was I did the what are we talk too
late.
soon.
Oh, too soon.
I did the what are we talk too soon, and he realized that if he said no, that I was gonna leave. So he.
But
was
what's
like,
too soon? Like, what's too soon? Because, like, think of your situation now.
It was probably like that's true. Well, okay. Well, I feel like this was like I don't know. I feel like my relationship now is like supposed to happen. Like we were supposed to.
You had
Like,
the first relationship
to
to
me-
get, like I said, like literally, like I said, you had that
I had to
toxic
go through
relationship.
that.
You had to go through the hardships
to
to
get,
get to where you are now.
which is
I fully believe that everything happens for a reason, and like everything is like
the butterfly effect. Everything has
Yeah.
an effect on something else.
It's just timing. Sometimes I feel like, do you believe in right person, wrong timing?
100%. 100%.
I feel like my situation's right person, wrong timing.
I think so too.
I think we are just in two completely different parts of our
And I
lives.
also think that two different people could be mature-wise at different stages. I feel like you're very mature and you're ready to commit, and like he's not. So it's like the right person, but wrong timing because he's not ready for you.
I know I'm young. Like 21 is really young. Like that's
So
so young.
young.
But like I feel like I need to like.
Like you
I
kinda
have different life paths. Like, okay, I'm graduating college in May. Am I graduating college by myself or am I graduating college with you? And like, I don't want it to make it seem like, oh, I'm basing my life off of you, but like, I kind of am because like I do want a life with
You
so
want like
and so.
security, like in some.
But if you're not gonna be there, then you gotta let me know.
Mm-hmm.
But like now I'm 2 years in, so now do I have the what are we talk?
I mean, I feel like.
Because that's clearly not established.
No.
That is just not established. I think there's no. So I don't even know what you would do with the what are we talk. Like I wish there was a manual. Maybe I'll write us a manual.
Of just like how to go.
Like that's the
back.
classified school survival guide. I really thought that's how high school was gonna be too, and it just wasn't. But like maybe I'm just gonna be like, okay, these are my rules. Actually, that's a big thing. I think you should set boundaries in a relationship.
Boundaries are so important in a relationship because if you have none, you don't really know what's right and what's wrong.
And that's when you get walked all over. And that's where a lot of people make mistakes. And that's why dating in 2020 is terrible. Because there are the talking stages. And then you don't give the boundaries because they do you wrong one time. And then they're like, oh, it's okay. And then they do it again. So how many times do you take them back? And how many times do you forgive them? Like,
Yeah.
when is enough?
Yeah.
And when do you get fed up to leave? Like, when are you done? So I just, like, I don't know. That's just very aggravating.
Okay.
Tinder. How do you feel about Tinder?
I think that if you're in a relationship, the other person definitely shouldn't have Tinder.
Wait. So something I want to talk about is, do you
Yes.
think you should be able? Do you think you should have your partner's phone password or your Face ID or your
I
finger?
think that if you're in a relationship with someone, you should trust them 1,000% and not feel the need to even look through their phone or be suspicious. Because if you're suspicious or think that they're cheating, why are you with them in the first place? They're clearly not giving you that trust and
Satisfaction.
that satisfaction. They're not giving that to you. So I feel like if you even have a doubt in your mind that they're not being 10 toes down for you, then you shouldn't even be with them in the first place. Like, I don't feel the need to go through my boyfriend's phone. I just don't feel the need.
I want to.
Yes, but then again, you not. I am a snooper.
Not in an invasive way. I'm just a nosy bitch.
So
I'm known to be a
nosy.
nosy bitch. I want to know who you're texting. I want to know what you talk about with your mom. I want to know what color you get your nails done. I want to know what time you went to bed at night and what you drank at 4 a.m. I'm not trying to be invasive or try to be anyone's mother. I'm just a nosy ass bitch. That is just who I am. Even my friends, it's so bad. If my friends are texting, I'm like, who are you texting? And I don't mean it to be mean or annoying. I just want to know.
No, I think when it's your significant other, it makes you want to be even more nosy.
I just want to know everything about you.
You can't cheat on me because I'm too nosy. I will know before you even know that I know.
I'm
you're
obsessed with
on
you.
me.
I want to know. Is that bad though? I feel like that's a toxic trait of mine. If I'm honest, I'm kind of toxic. I'm gonna openly admit it. I'm a toxic bitch. We get in a fight, I'll say, I'm gonna take all my stuff. I will purposely leave
something there.
Items of clothing in the closet or a hair tie, or I'll say something and then I'll text him and I'll be like, I need my hair tie back. He's like, just go to the store. So yeah, I'm a toxic bitch. I know I am. Like I said, I guess the first step is admitting it, so that I guess we can progress from there. But that's just my personality. I'm just I have an addictive personality, so when I am around people, I adapt to you and I like being around you, and then I get crazy about you. Whether you're my friend, boyfriend, sister, brother, mother, I don't care who you are.
You just have
I'm protective.
And
when
it's yours, it's yours and you don't want no one else to touch it.
Exactly. So I do want to go on your phone. I'm gonna go on your phone. I know your password, you know my password, and it's nothing personal.
No.
I just want to know everything.
Yeah.
But if I go on your phone and
I see something.
If I see a notification from somebody, I'm not saying you can't have girlfriends, or if you're dating a girl, your girlfriend can't have guy friends, or vice versa. If you're a girl's dating a girl, you can't get jealous of friendships, but there needs to be boundaries within the friendships, and I think that's where a lot of people
mess up
because that's my good friend, that's my best friend. Okay, are you sleeping with your best friend? Because I don't sleep with my friends, so you shouldn't be sleeping with yours.
Yeah.
That's just a no for me. But if I'm going on your phone and I'm innocently going on your phone, look at these pictures, they're so cute. I see a Tinder notification. What is that? What are you doing?
Why do you even have the app?
Why do you have the app? Tinder, Hinge, Grindr, I don't care. Take all of it off. Just take it off. Take it off, I don't care. Because if you're talking to me, you're talking to me and only me. And because I don't do the sister wives.
Oh.
I'm not going to be a sister wife. I'm not going to have baby mama drama, nothing. I'm not doing it. I'm not dealing with it. And if that's what you want, then that's cool, but can't keep me out because I can't.
Yeah.
I can't do it. So the other day, my good friend's homegirl over here Snapchats me and goes, "Is this your man?"
It's a picture of his Tinder profile.
Of an Instagram picture that I took
in
myself in his home.
It's literally him.
It's I sent him off to prom or something. He got ready to go out and I took
You're just taking pictures.
He's we're literally standing all over the house and he's taking pictures. And he posted on Instagram and then now it's the first picture on his Tinder. First of all, his age was wrong.
Yeah, his age was 3 years
older than what he is. So I don't even know why you're lying. So if you're 3 years older than what you are, why are you even on Tinder? Because you're an old ass man. Mm-hmm. You're old.
Yeah.
Why are you on Tinder? I feel Tinder was in high school. If I'm being honest, I had Tinder in high school, but I thought it was so funny.
Oh my god, I would use it to like mess with guys.
I would
as
fuck
a
with
joke.
people. Like,
I
would fuck
literally
with
would
people.
reply back as a joke and say just dumb stuff.
I would like send them song lyrics to see if they would sing back. I mean, like you go on TikTok
It was a
and
joke.
all those
It
like.
literally was a joke to me.
It's not a joke anymore though, because like if we're talking, we're talking.
Oh my god, yeah, no, you can't have the app. You don't
No.
even need to have
So I
it.
literally was like, "Is this you?" He's like, "No." So you have a twin that I'm not aware about. Oh, right. Okay, forgot. Didn't know. What's his name? Is his name the same as yours? Oh, that's weird. So
Didn't
you're
know that.
identical twins with identical names. Right. So you have the same birth certificate too. Like
Same
let me know.
social security number.
Everything, you're the same person, you have a clone, cool. So which one are you? Who am I dating? Who am I with? Because it's not you. It's not you with the Tinder, because I'm not with that.
No.
I don't claim that.
And you shouldn't. Like, ever.
Speaking of claiming, do you think guys who have girlfriends that are on OnlyFans, do you think, okay, do you think...
Listen, get that bread, do whatever you gotta do to get the bread. I'm not gonna judge anyone for the way they wanna make their own money. If that's how you wanna make your money, then that's,
yeah, but that's
fine.
coming from the girl perspective.
I think boys, honestly, I think boys hate it. Why would they want their girlfriend out there
But what if
exposing themselves
But what
like
if it's
that?
just feet pics?
Feet pics, that's fine.
Like these people out here,
is fine.
these people out here, they fiend for literally anything. Like it's disgusting.
It's
like
weird too. It's
I'm
just
scrolling on my
weird.
TikTok For You page and it's like sell like half bitten piece of bread. Like what? Like no, literally I saw this girl. She like dropped all these websites that's like a worn sock, like a worn T-shirt. She like bit into like a piece of bread and like put it in a plastic bag and like sent it, and like some guy Venmoed her like $75 for like a bite out of a piece of bread.
No.
Like you're telling me like some girl sold, like she used deodorant and put it in a package and like sent it to him.
Like people's fetishes now.
Like it was actually like kind of gross. Like this is really gross. Like because she had like her armpits were like hairy, so like there's like streaks in the deodorant that like you could see like her hair. Like she like kept the cap off and like sent it to this dude.
Ew.
Like it was disgusting. Like
I
that's
would
just
cringe.
like, but like fine, get your bread like any way you need. Like
And by any means. Get that
unemployment,
bread.
sis. That's I'm an accountant. Like put it on your taxes. You're an accountant.
I think boys though in a relationship just don't like their girlfriends having OnlyFans.
Well, yeah, I could see that because they're protective and like what's mine is mine.
Mhm.
But like vice versa. Like if I'm yours, then you gotta respect me.
Yeah, you don't need to be
like,
sending no pictures to any girl.
I don't like that. Sometimes boys make other girls feel special.
Like, I want your attention and no one else can have that same attention that you're giving me or time. If any girl is having your attention that is the same that you're giving me, I don't want it.
I just won't feel special.
No. And as soon as I feel not special, I'm literally leaving and I'm never turning back.
See, you got
That's
some
it.
willpower. I don't have willpower. That's
Oh my god, I have so much willpower.
You can literally act like someone doesn't even exist.
No. And easily in a day, we could know each other for years and you do some snake shit to me. The next day, I will act like I don't know you and I won't even speak to you or look at you. And I have no problem
See, I
or
could
no
do that
remorse.
with friends.
I have no remorse. I really don't. Because, like, I'll never do anything to jeopardize a relationship. So when someone does something to me that I would never think to do to them, that makes me want to just have no parts. No parts.
So basically, I'm coming to the conclusion that I don't trust anybody and I don't ever want to date anybody because I just have this thing made up in my mind that someone is always going to do me dirty because I have expectations, and you literally can't go into anything having any expectations because then you're just going to get let down.
Yeah.
And
Or don't date until you find someone who meets all of those expectations and checks off everything.
Okay,
on the
but
list.
do you think you should go looking for a relationship or do you think it should just come to you? Because when do you know that it comes to you? Because I felt like I was constantly like looking because like it's like I want a boyfriend. So every time you go out, oh, he's cute. Like you're out scoping the room and you're like eyeing and pointing
like
out,
which
okay,
one am I
dibs.
gonna take home later tonight type thing.
Yeah, but like so that's kind of like looking.
That is definitely.
But
looking.
sometimes you want them to approach you, but then you're like, why are you coming up to me? So when do you know?
I definitely like getting approached because I feel like that shows like interest. Like clearly if they're coming up to you, they think that they want to talk to you more and like they want to get to know you.
Yeah.
I definitely like I don't mind making the first move, Like, I'm not a girl that's like, oh, he has, like, I refuse to go up and talk to boys.
I just don't
like,
know what to say. Hi.
I definitely could, like, slide on boys and, like, make the first move, but I like when it's done to me first, because it makes me feel like, oh.
Well, like, yeah, so my freshman year, this dude came up to me and, like, at, like, a club, I was 18, it was one of those 18 to party, 21 to drink things. So I thought I was so cool because I was, like, with all the older kids. So he, like, came up to me and was like, what are you doing after this? And I was like, nothing. Like, I'm actually going to another party right now. And he was like, no, stay. And, like, I know that was his way of, like, I want to talk to you type thing. But I wasn't getting it. Because if you're not upfront, like, I think you're cute, I want to talk to you, it's not going to process in my brain.
Yeah.
Like, I like people to be upfront. Like, tell me everything. Tell me everything you're going to do to me. Like, tell me, like, I'm going to play you or I'm going to date you. Like, I need to know. So I know what energy to give you. Yeah. Like, I hate to, like, if you want to just hook up, let me know. Like, that's cool. That's fine. I'm going to protect my feelings. I'm going to make sure there's a wall.
Oh.
Like, I won't let you get close to me. I will be a brick wall and I'll be like, how are you?
Strictly
good.
And
I'm fantastic. Yeah. Even though I'm having a mental breakdown 20 minutes before I came and hung out with you.
Yeah.
But, so, like, this dude, he came up to me, and I just, like, ignored him, and then sophomore year came, and I kind of, like, talked to him, because I was like, oh, you're kind of cute. So, like, I guess we kind of, like, talked to each other, but, like, he wanted me first type thing, and now you're playing me. Like,
it's always the boys who, like, beg for you, and then they play you. So, like,
and then they get mad. And then they get mad when you
play back. Yeah. When you play, boys don't like, they like to play the game, but they don't like when the game is played on them.
And then they call you a hoe.
And then you're a hoe. Like,
but you did it first. But you can.
I'm literally just doing.
You can have sex with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then I go like.
I thought we were twins. Like,
twin flame. You're my soulmate, right?
My twin.
We're meant to do this to each other. Like, it's just terrible.
But when someone plays the game with me first, I'm gonna play it back 10 times worse and make you wish that you never did that to me. I have to.
I wish I could be like that.
I have to.
I wish I could be like, that's a toxic trait. That's your toxic trait.
That is my toxic trait.
Your toxic trait is getting revenge. My toxic trait is leaving my hair tie in your apartment so I can pull up on you and make sure that you have nobody. Like, I'm never going away.
No, my toxic
If I'm in your life, I'm never leaving. I'm there for life. Like, if you don't marry me, I will be at your wedding as her bridesmaid. Like, I will intentionally become your fiance's
best friend
to be her bridesmaid. I'm not joking. Like, I will be in your wedding. If you're not marrying me, I will still be there. I'm not kidding. Like, I promise you that. I'm gonna be there, and I'll talk to your mom, and your mom will be my best friend.
You're gonna make him hate his life.
And then your brand new wife is gonna be like, "Who's that?" I'm gonna say the better one, me, the better one, the only one, because he's gonna leave you for me. I'm that toxic, and I know I am. I've never admitted it.
We're both just so toxic in
like different ways.
I'm toxic in ways that you're toxic in ways that I wish I was, and vice versa. I feel like you wish that you had as much willpower as me to just get up and leave and be like, bye.
Oh, yeah, no, because, like, he'll text me and be like, I'm hungry, and I'll be like,
yep, speeding.
What do you want?
Speeding over to his house.
You want tacos? Like, I'll go pick up some tacos.
I'll go make some tacos.
I'll go whip it up at the kitchen. Like, I would really make a whole 5-course meal for someone who did me dirty 3 hours ago. That's a toxic trait, too.
That's your...
But on myself.
Like, you know that it's, like, self-inflicting, kind of.
Oh, yeah, 100%. It's just bad.
It's just horrible.
I think just dating in general is bad. Okay, I want to start
I think that dating honestly causes more problems and drama in your life that you don't need. So if you're not ready to be in a relationship or don't want anything and you want to focus on yourself, just stay single.
I agree. I think you need to have something established in your own brain, like
what
you're ready
is
to do.
Also,
I think back onto the right person, wrong timing. So if I'm giving 100% and the only person is to give, the other person's like giving 60%, then I don't think it's fair to the person who's giving 100% because they're going into the relationship with like an outcome, like they see a future. And then if you like found who you want to be with, but you just don't want to be with them right now, what's the point? Like you need to keep you have to keep it a buck from the beginning. So like because if you're at 2 different points in your life, then you're not gonna get along. You're gonna constantly clash because one person's gonna be obsessed with you, and the other person's gonna be like, okay, I want my space because I'm all about you, and I know you. I want you to be my wife.
And that's where the selfish, I feel like, trait comes in for the other person who's not giving 100% because they just want to like take from you.
Well, then, because also the other person is being selfish because they know how good of a person you are,
So they just want to take. They want to take everything that they can,
and they don't want to share because they don't want you. They don't want you to shine how good of a person you are on the inside
with someone else.
and share it with somebody else.
They'd rather you be unhappy with them than happy with someone else.
That is just terrible. That's their toxic trait.
That's what boys do. Boys would rather keep you and have you unhappy with them than be happy with someone else because they know.
I truly don't think a girl is, well, there's definitely girls capable of it, but I don't think, personally, I'm not capable of stringing somebody along.
Oh, I can't.
For months,
I can't even cheat on someone.
years.
I literally can't do it. It's not in me.
I just don't think you should be in a relationship if you have a single thought about cheating.
About cheating at all.
And then another thing I think is a toxic trait is when you're honest with somebody, like say that they do cheat on you and then they tell you, and then the person say we're dating. I cheat on you. I say, Maria, I cheated on you with blah, blah, blah. You go, okay. And then I apologize to you. And then you bring it up in a different argument and you're going to be like, well, I told you, so I'm not toxic.
Yeah.
You are toxic. In my opinion, you are toxic.
Just because they're admitting it doesn't mean that it's okay. Like, at all.
So, I can go on about this forever and ever about being toxic.
Forever.
So I just want to know what everyone else's toxic trait is, and if you think it's a good toxic trait to have or a bad toxic trait. Because I think we all have a little bit of both.
I think everyone has a little toxic in them.
And that's okay. It's a little spice.
Oh my God, it's crazy. And we said